I I just feel like sharing. I'm already crying. Me cago en la puta. I wanted to make this video. I will try not to cry too much because I have been feeling like in a loop these past days, like looking for news about the rapture and end times. And I last week Jesus cleaned me from the addiction of nicotine, which I'm grateful because smoking was stealing time from me from Jesus, right? And other things. And he also cleaned me from lust, from self-loving, right? So that's really great too. And he has been telling me you're spending so much time on the phone, but I just don't know. I it's so hard for me to read the Bible. It's really hard. Um, Not because I don't know where to go or where to start. But I started it. I already started. I'm actually on Exodus. I don't think I finished Genesis actually. But I'm new, right? And this is kind of the thing, right? That I feel like shit. I feel like shit because I feel like a hypocrite. Um, I just feel so much love for him, right? It's like Jesus has always, it's been the cornerstone, the cornerstone of my life missing, right? Like when I opened the Bible like a year and a half ago for the first time in my life, like I am baptized. I took the communion, and for the communion you have to go to catechesis. It's like a church school, but it's the church. It's the Catholic Church. That's not reliable, right? You cannot trust the church, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church just puts you away from Jesus. And I knew from a child, I knew from childhood that there was something with Jesus. I just knew. I always knew because, but I just didn't know what was it. And and when I was a child, I know there was this keychain with the crucifixion. The cross was in brown and he was in gold, and I would stare at that keychain not for hours but long minutes because it was in my grandparents' house in summer. So when I was bored, I would just take the keychain and stare at it. I would just stare at it and and feel attracted to it, but I didn't know. I didn't know. I remember also when I was in school, we went to religion. There was alternative or religion. I always went to religion. My sister always went to alternative because she was never. She stopped believing early on. She got possessed early on, and I knew that I had dreams about her, me losing her in battle. So I always knew that my sister was gone. Okay, I pray for her, but she's gone. She's gone. And and but I just couldn't understand that because I'm a person that I like the truth. I know the truth hurts. I know the truth is uncomfortable. I don't care about that. I can deal with that. But I like the truth. I know people hate it. But I honor the truth. It's always been like that. So I couldn't understand when I was in religion that we would only learn about, I don't even know. I don't even think it's Christianity, Catholicism, right? And I was thinking, if there are so many religions, why are we not learning the rest, right? Like Muslim and all of that, right? I mean, now I understand. Now I understand that the truth, the way, the light is Jesus and Jesus only, right? But nobody explains that to you. It's all occultism everywhere, and it just hurts me because how easy would it be to say like these are false religions, you have to be careful, this Buddhism or Muslim, it's not true, but they don't care to, it's everything is part of the deception, right? So it upsets me. It upsets me because it's like Jesus was taken away, right? It was like right in front of my eyes, and right, so it was like just taken away. Okay, um, fine. Also, I remember after taking the communion, I went to a church summer camp, and they asked me, "Do you believe in creation?" And I answered, "I don't know." And they told me, "You cannot be a Christian or you don't believe in God if you don't believe in creation." And that baffled me because I was like 8, 9 years old, and I was so radical that I was thinking, then if God created everything, then then why are we being taught evolution in school? Whoa. I couldn't understand. Now I understand it's part of the deception. But nobody explains. And you have to figure this out on your own, and it's so hard. It's so hard. Because I've been living my life like there is I have been living my life in crossroads. Like I know this is supposed to be the thing, right? But I'm just so caught up on this, right? Like, so if everyone mocks this and everybody dismiss this, and if there are other religions and there is science and everything, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I go along my life, right? And at the point where I find myself now, it's just so painful because because I have never felt more separated from God, from love, as I feel now. Because because living now is just so excruciatingly painful. I cannot take this. Like, I have wanted to unalive myself already. Like, life was so hard already, but right now I'm in a corner. I, because fuck, I need a paper. Wait a second. I find myself I find myself in a corner, in a really dark corner, like in the before I was lost in the darkness. and I was depressed, and I had pain, and but okay, you move on, and but the point is that before before finding Jesus, before because I knew of Jesus, right? I knew about him, but I didn't know him, right? But now that I know him, not only I'm obsessed, but I feel like a hypocrite because I feel like I come late because he was right there. He was right there all along, not only being but protecting me. He has been protecting me my whole life, and I and he is a jealous God, right? So it just hurts me so much to have spent so much time idealizing other things, finding love in other places, and yesterday I had a day with him, but at the end I just ended up complaining instead of think right, instead of being happy with him. And I was talking to him about one of my exes that actually grabbed me from the neck, and I was like, I loved him so much. And he asked me, why did you love him so much? He's so good. He just talks so gentle with me. I don't deserve him. And I was telling him, I don't know. He seemed so good. He seemed so calm. He brought me to places, and he prepared like holidays, and he brought me to places, and then but then it didn't work out, and I think it reminded me of Jesus, right? Because he seemed to be good and calm and with the nature, right? And but no, but no, and he did something bad, and he never apologized, and I can forgive, but I don't reconciliate if you don't apologize. And I know that I have to read the Bible, but it's just so hard because the more I read the Bible, the more separate. It's like the more I know him, the more separated I am. And it's like, how can that even be? What kind of a paradox is that? Because when I didn't know him, he was still there, and I could feel him because I always had hope. I had hope of, well, maybe if I go to this place, I will get to know people. Maybe if I do this, I get hope that I can not even really accept it, but connect, right? Maybe this, maybe I have been living on hope, okay, and not getting anything. Maybe this boy, it's the one, and maybe I get married with this one. Maybe this and this, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. I've been like grinding hope and hoping, but there's no hope now. I don't have a hope of reconciliating with my family. I don't have hope of getting to have friends. I don't have hope on meeting my husband because I just love Jesus. I just love Jesus. And if there is any glimpse of hope remaining left, that is to be raptured. And that is the only thing that I'm thinking, to go to paradise, because in paradise we will be celebrating the wedding, we will be united with brothers and sisters in Christ. And I will finally be hugging Jesus, right? But the time is not coming, and that's the only thing that I'm waiting for. Is like, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? Soon, soon, soon. Soon, 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 soon. It's gonna happen soon, soon. That's the only answer. Soon, 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 soon. Not much longer. Soon, soon, soon. Nobody knows the day and day and hour. No, nobody knows. You will know. You will know you are in the season. You will know that you're in the season. Okay. And this is the point that I feel like a hypocrite because I am here for 9 months. Mira, I tell you when this all started, when the when the trial of P. Diddy, when it came out that he was not really gonna get sentenced, and everyone was like, what? Like, it's so obvious. And then the bail uncover with P. Diddy, right? It's like, this cannot be real. And then you look for more information from me. I was like, I don't know, everything was just flowing, and especially Melanie King, which I pray for her because her daughter is sick. But it will not be soon until, it will be not long until we are in the clouds. But she also had like inside information from the CIA because family members or whatever, I don't know. And then God started to reveal her so much stuff, and I was like full of Melanie King. But Melanie King now is gone silent again because her daughter is sick. There is so much silence. It's so crushing. The silence is so crushing. And I know that Jesus is working out his things and doing this and that and whatever. I just don't know. But I go out and I don't expect for people to be kind to me. I don't expect kindness anymore. It's just so dark, and the sun is shining, and everything looks normal. But I cannot unsee that everyone is just fucking possessed by demons. Muslims are religion. Feminists are just Jezebel. And there is another one, but Jezebel can be man and woman, so everyone is just fucking possessed. And what can I say? The depression are demons, anxiety are demons, everything are demons. And everyone that you look at the street and nobody is quote unquote pretty, okay, with Jesus glow, because they are possessed by demons. Everywhere you look, it's so hard to go out in the street. I don't want to relate to anyone, really. I don't want to. And everything's so dark, and the signs and the earthquakes are getting more. And in Iran, I don't know, I just find out now that tomorrow Trump is gonna meet with the in Soho or Daho or I don't fucking care. They're gonna meet for whatever reason, I don't know. And tonight, it's just the signs are just all over the place. But we're still here. So I know I should be reading my Bible, but in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word, so Jesus is God. Okay, and then I cannot be thinking. It's so excruciating to think about Genesis, about how everything happened, the paradoxes, the time traveling, the this and that. I cannot be thinking. I'm saturated. As soon as I open the Bible, it's just like I don't have energy for I don't have energy for and Jesus is telling me paint, and I feel in a loop because I'm looking for signs because when is it's icky. I cannot be painting. I'm sorry, Jesus. I cannot be painting, and now he's telling me just go out. It's so icky, and he wants to be with me, and I want to be with him, but he is not here. He is not here, and I am all alone, and it hurts. The separation hurts. It's funny that I went to the convent, and I told to this nun like we're separated of him. It's like no, that's not true. He's everywhere. It's like bitch. You clearly are Catholic. You don't love Jesus as I do. I'm just I and I and he tells me things that I don't believe because it's not that it's not biblical. It is biblical, but it's like nah, not me. And but he tells me yes, you, and then I'm like rupture. Because I'm not believing what he's telling me, but I did believe it in the past, but I ignored it, and I keep looking for him in other places. It's just so painful. Being without him is so painful. So painful. I think, like, what everybody says, like, I feel the same for him as everyone, right? Mm, but I don't think so. Because he's like clinging to me, right? He's like, that's everything I want to do. I just want to crawl into you and never let go, and thinking that you may have to do work and separate of me is like thinking of paradise. Okay, not being with him one single day is just like I don't want to do that, right? Like that would be stupid. I don't want to separate you, and I'm thinking, but this we would do in paradise. I just want to be with him. I want him to make me flower crowns. I want him to tell me stories. And I want him to. And I want to stroke him. I want to stroke him. And I want to give him gentle kisses, and I've been finding him in other people, and I just want him. Mm-mm. I just want him. I don't care about anything else. He and I. Because me and God are like this, and if God is Jesus, we are like this. My birthday is 25th of February, just like Jesus, but 2 months later. So, yeah. I want him, and I love him more than I can bear. I hate that I have been seeing him everywhere as I have been growing up and my whole life. It was him. I love. It was him. I never care about anything because I loved. As long as I loved, regardless of being depressed, I was fine. And as love was fading out because I realized that people kept on treating me bad. It's like, but how can this be? I don't get it. The Bible. Oh. 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 I cannot read the Bible, bitch. I can't. The same way it gives me life, it kills me. Because I don't understand, because it's too much, because I'm late, and because I rather just talk to him. But again, he's not here. And then he tells me I'm gonna come sooner than you expect. It's gonna be faster than you would ever imagine. And once I come, it's over. Just a little longer. Mira, it's feeling like an eternity. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day. It's feeling like an eternity. I just come. I cannot take this. I cannot take this. Because without him, I could move forward. I could be sad. I could be depressed. Yeah, well. But I thought one day my man will come. One day my husband, one day I will meet my husband. One day I will make friends. One day. One day. But the day was never coming. And it was getting more far. And now it's getting closer. It's like a boom, 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 boom. But never the day. Never the day. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to stay hopeful. I'm trying to bear fruit. I'm trying to sing. I'm trying to worship. I'm trying to read the Bible. I'm draining. I'm drowning. And I don't know much. I don't know how much God can crush me more. Animals are scared of me, right? As every human, right? Like cats just run away from you, but the only thing that approaches me are flies. That's God. That's God. God approaches to me in fly form. I feel like garbage, and flies go to garbage. Beautiful. beautiful paradox, metaphor, or whatever you want to call it. Don't care. That's how I love Jesus. I love him all. All, 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 all. So much. I love him so much. It kills me. It makes me pain. Here in the heart, it goes here. This morning was hurting me here. It hurts me. It kills me. Really. I love him so much. I cannot understand how people can go along their days. It's torturing me. This separation is torturing me. Worthy is the Lamb whose land and sin on the throne. There's no one like the Lord. The elders, creatures bow. I can. It's so hard to pray. It's so hard to worship because it hurts. So I go on the fucking phone to look for news of what are the latest signs for the rapture. What are the latest signs for the end times? What is the latest earthquake? What is the latest sign in the sky? Where? When are you coming? When are you coming? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? We all need you so much. But I'm just dying here. I've been dying since the day I was born. And yet I cannot die. Okay, bye.